Here, because you know you're gonna cry too.
He took his pill this morning.
So stop and start it again.
A few things the last few days that I was going to say, and I was trying to remember one of the things that impacted me that I have memories of. And, a couple things I remember that always are clear in my mind is that Dad always took us out somewhere to the park or something like that. So I always remember that he spent the time that he had off with the kids. I appreciate that.
I don't have a car.
We always was walking to the same park. So that's one thing. Another thing I'm very grateful for is Dad always made sacrifices for us. And even though we were not to say the wealthiest family, but my dad made sacrifices. I remember one of these things, and this is like a little kid talking, but I can remember when I thought I had my first nice pair of gym shoes, because I asked my dad, I was a teenager, and he says, yeah, let's go get them. And I never thought in my life that I would get such a nice pair of gym shoes.
You still got it?
And everything you see here, the kids, their talents, the way that they've grown up, I think can really be attributed to being
Thank you.
To repeat the same pattern.
Wait,
Although he had a rough upbringing, instead of using that as an excuse to repeat the same pattern, just be a faithful husband and an outstanding father. I don't remember a day that I went to bed hungry or without a place to sleep. He worked so hard and sacrificed so much that we could have everything we needed. So you and Mom never showed us how much you suffered or how much you struggled, and I know it must have been tough. But you have always been there despite the circumstances. Thank you for being present and a part of our lives. I remember when you tucked me in as a...
Stop it.
You got tucked in and that was it? Fell asleep?
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh. Is that what happened when you got tucked in?
That's all right. We missed it. What happened?
That ended abruptly.
Yeah. We got to talk about these endings.
Your editing software sucks.
Is there a sequel? Is that what
You can't use free apps.
All right.
That's the first one. Next page, please. Next page. Yeah, next page.
No, so I remember when you took me as a child, you always made me feel like I was special, and you still do. You have always told me how proud you are of me, and I am confident in it because of it. You used to make me sing in front of different people in different places, and although I didn't like it at the time, today I can sing and speak in front of multitudes, fulfilling God's purpose for my life.
Page.
Next, please.
Make sure you stop it.
You and Mom taught me to pray and to place the Lord at the center of my household. I called family prayer time with each of us kneeling around your bed and praying. And today I enjoy an intimate relationship with God and children. You bought me my first car, and I still think I owe you money.
He still has it.
You taught me how to drive, how to ride a motorcycle, but most importantly, you taught me how to navigate through this path called life with a positive attitude and a head high.
That was a way better ending.
Those were your words, Doug?
That was his master's thesis.
That was his
Oh, those were your son's words.
Guys, we need to take a little pause. Marty,
express the magnitude of respect, honor, and love, admiration, and happiness, and joy, and gratitude that I have toward you. I remember the nights, the tone of your voice, and the expression on your face when you would sing to me. You are my special angel sent from above. Then you gave me a special name that no one has and no one else in this world can say it like you do. I remember hearing you call her that.
No, I thought you were speaking a different language.
It was. Only she understood. Where do you guys see that?
Followed by your champion, because in this life adversity has hit me hard. But through your strength, through your encouragement, your words of wisdom, your commands, and your love I've made it through.
Those are words from an intelligent woman.
Dad, thank you for being my mentor. Learning how to manage life's work and mothering hasn't been easy. Thank you for the stories, the learning experiences, the guidance that you have given me throughout the years. You taught me how to take things one step at a time, one decision at a time, and how to think things through and see the bigger picture. The words thank you are not big enough to express the gratefulness that I have in my heart for you. That I have in my heart for your sacrifices, your time, your commitment as a man, and your love. You're my hero, my rock, my dad. Your only girl.
That's it. He's done. You better come over here before he makes me cry.
Still is that, huh? Even though she's old, she still gets.
My crew here. I'll let everybody recover from all the intelligent people's words.
Putting his first down.
So I've been thinking about the last, couple months. What to say, you know what? But I really said it.
Give the guy an effort.
But would honor my parents, you know, to show the blessing that they brought to us. I mean, all you have to do is look around the room and see these faces, see these kids, the legacy that they leave. And to me, there's no bigger honor than that, than to leave a legacy of such a strong, happy family, such a family that can share together, can love together, even when we don't see each other for years. Like, I haven't seen Linda in years. You know, we still feel that love.
I thought I was
Debbie is on it. You know, it's something so special. And as I get older and I reflect on just the importance of everything both my parents did, just being there, you know, I tell this story when I'm doing a speech at work. It's just thanking people for their attendance. And I actually used to use this speech to fire people too. But I would start off by just talking about.
Let's talk about Trump.
Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but I was the worst basketball player, and I practiced every day. And I wasn't. It was hard for me to believe. But I was on a team in Apopka. And I was on the worst team, and I was the worst player of the worst team. I mean, it couldn't get any worse than that. And
Here he is, you found him.
And I remember that always, no matter what. I think I made one basket the whole season, and it was an accident.
And it was the other team's basket.
But I just remember my dad was always there, and it showed that it was important to him, and that was important to me. You know, just the fact that he was there. And maybe I didn't appreciate it so much when I was little, and when you're younger, you don't grasp those things as much. But, I mean, time is the most valuable thing we have on earth. It is. It's not money. It's not
you know, big houses, nice cars. It's time. You know, the time that you're healthy, the time that you're loving, the time that you're together. And I only have 1 more hour. You know, it's just, my mom and my dad have always given their time, and that's so amazing. That legacy that they have, that's created this. I mean, look at these kids. They're so big and so strong and beautiful. And my girls, who, you know, they kind of just blended into this family, you know, and they've never been treated differently. And you know, it's just, I appreciate that everybody's here today, and I just appreciate my mom and dad, and this is supposed to be a happy birthday. So happy birthday!
Yes, I'd like to give the opportunity for anybody else who'd like
I
to
want to say something.
say nice today. I wasn't expecting it, and I was very surprised today. And you guys are nice. But I want to say that the biggest hero in this family is a lady. Let's come. She's my strength. She's the biggest hero. She's the wife that nobody recognizes, the hardest worker, and the one who formed me from a fellowship man to a man who loves God and a man who loves his family. Thank you guys. Love you.
Happy birthday, who wants cake?